And always remember, you can't shove your granny off the bus.
Can't shove your granny off the bus.
You can't shove your granny because she is your mama's mammy. You can't shove your granny off the bus.
Welcome to Jents Gaming. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, enjoy your featured presentation.
I got really into this game in like 2024. And then I usually don't stick with games for a super long time. And so like I played it a lot and then I didn't play it. And then when Sammy started streaming it, I started playing it again. And Slay The Spire 2, at least early access, is coming out next month. And so wiser minds would wait till that comes out and stop playing the old game. But I'm going to keep playing the old game. Probably just do a run of this, as long as it doesn't end right away. But right now I'm working on getting the last unlock for the Silent. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to chill, vibe, slay some spires. For those uninitiated, this is a roguelike deck building game where, well, you'll see. It's a roguelike deck building game. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to go with, let's see, enemies. So I could potentially get to a boss and have them have only 1 HP, but this character has a low starting base HP, so I think I'm going to go with the max HP right off the top. Someone boot John from this stream. Thanks, Perp. You think the deck is nice now? We are going to pimp this deck out. So my strategy with this game, basically each round you go on one of these paths, you choose your path, and then there's enemies, there's random events, there's stores, there's bosses. My strategy is I try to get as many bosses as I can and fight as few little enemies as I can, because the bosses give you relics, which are like permanent buffs. And then the less enemies you fight, the more HP you have to fight the bosses. So that's usually the strategy that I go with. So I think we're gonna hug. Oh, gosh, that's a really brutal string though, because if I kind of wanted to go to the right, because the flaming boss head right there gives you a special piece to fight the real final boss. But then there's a bunch of enemies right after it. But YOLO, we're just gonna do it. Oh hey, good job, Sammy. Congratulations. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. It's late over there, so no worries. Always good to see you. Congrats on the dub. Okay. And thank you for your Julian submission. I'm glad that got a fair bit. Okay, so each turn, it's like a turn-based RPG, but then your moves are dependent on the cards that you get. Cards have certain costs, and then you have a certain amount of energy that you can use for each turn. So they're going to attack me for 5 and then 10 damage for a total of 15. So I want to try to get as much block as possible for this turn. And so I'm going to do the 8 block, sacrifice a strike. Okay, so I got my defense up to 13. I could max it out and save the HP, and maybe I should, but I'm not going to. Oh, I could have KO'd him too. And that actually would have been basically the same effect, but it's fine. King Jensian. Is there a bit of a delay with the audio? It sounded very delayed. There's different like status effects that you can lay on them. So this card applies weak, and so it's going to make his attack not do as much damage. And it also costs 0 energy, so I get to use it for basically for free. However, that'll just kill him, and then I don't have to worry about it. I feel like the audio is super delayed. It doesn't say that it's delayed. For this game, it really doesn't matter. So if it's delayed, it's delayed. Oh, that's super delayed. Oh, well. Yeah, the game... I think my voice audio is good, but I think my game audio is way behind. Because the sound effects don't seem to be hitting at the same time. as the cards do. Perp is even more delayed. I think if it was any other game, that would drive me nuts, but we're fine. Okay, if it sounds good for you guys. Can you redeem something as a reply to someone? Just redeem it and then at whoever you wanted to redeem it towards. Oh yeah, Tan Man is Nick. Tan Man Dua. He's usually like on the Sunday streams. He's with his daughter, and so he's not in the chat, or he's in the stream, so he's not in the chat as much. With this character, I really like this card because not only does it give me a block, and the block is a little bit better than my normal blocks, it also gives me a shiv, which is a free attack. So we're gonna go with that. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. Callie Parsnips doesn't think you're funny. That was a good alert. I'm proud of that one. I'm going to upgrade a card, and I'm going to upgrade this one. Yeah, because it'll give me 2 shivs. Alright, go this way. And these question marks, they can be like an event like this. They can be a random battle. They can be a store. They can be a treasure chest. This is the last time we heard from Callie. I'm going to take the golden idol. I think 19 damage is a lot. I'm going to take the curse card because in this deck there's a lot of things that let you get rid of. Like, there's a lot of discard options. So I'm going to just hope that I can get a discard card on that one. And you never got to hear my voice like the others. Yeah, Callie sent in like 16 voice clips or something like that, or 12. It was 12 or 16. So we got to be serenaded by Callie's sounds for a good portion of the stream. Play me the clips. You got to watch the VOD. You got to go relive the stream. I don't want to remove a card from my deck. So I'm not going to do that. Because not only do I not want to remove a card, but I also don't want to take the damage. Okay, he's going to hit me for... Sorry to lower that one. He's got 4 shield. So that's going to block... Okay, either way I'm taking 5 damage, so I might as well get rid of him. Always thought she sounds like Merida. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you? Okay, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. I get to discard a card. I'll discard the injury card, and then I have to use it. I thought you had a lovely voice, Callie. All of the animals that you voiced were very pleasant. Unlike a vast majority of them. Yeah, now we can swing. I guess I didn't even need the shivs, but whatever. This deck, I really like to build this deck out with a lot of poison and a lot of daggers, because the daggers don't cost energy, and then poison gets past shields and builds really well. So I'm going to just try that. You gotta lose yourself in the music. The moment. You gotta capture it. Or just let it slip, eh? That wasn't my worst. I don't know that it was my best, but it wasn't my worst. Yeah, I will say, all of the ladies in chat whose voices we've heard, all of y'all ladies have very nice voices. Our streamer lady friends, our chatter lady friends, all of the chat ladies got nice voices. Not in a weird way. In a nice way. And Otter made some great sound effects. I could see some vocal work. Some vocal work in the future. Alright, this character has a thing called Rage, so every time I gain block, it actually increases his attack. But the block is still more than the increase. And we're just going to swing on him. So this guy, you kind of want to kill him as fast as possible. Oh, shoot. I could have... I wasted a turn. Otter has a pretty voice, too. You heard it from Nick. Yeah, I have to do this. No. Do this. That's worked out really well, that the discard card that I get. Oh, he's going to do 30 freaking damage? Okay. All of your guys' clips were incredible. I thank you again for sending them those over. That was so much fun, just getting to play them. And I'm glad that, like, it actually worked relatively well. I was a little nervous that, like, it wouldn't sound as good for whatever reason. But I had a blast. You know what? This sucks. This sucks. This is going to be so much damage. Otter's got the prettiest gulp in chat. Okay, here we go. We got 6 poison. He's got 6 HP. We're good. Good night, Nick. Yeah, I'm glad that the mic was able to pick up everything as well as it did. What was the... Okay. Whenever you add a skill to your deck, upgrade it. Oh, that's really nice. Especially this early on. This is really good with poison, but this gives me a shiv every turn, so I'm going to go with that. What was he gulping? What's bro gulping? The world may never know. He was gulping squirt. The soda. Oh, the start of my turn, my second turn. That's a weird 14 block. Could be really nice. Normal enemy combatants are no longer encountered in question rooms. That's actually really, really nice. I think I'm probably going to buy that, even though I won't be able to buy anything else. Because my whole strategy is avoiding that. My whole strategy is avoiding fights and just doing bosses. It was a dry gulp. That's why we put you in the desert. Choose 1 of 3 random power cards. I gotta use this. Oh, okay. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. That stacks really good with the Shiv cards, because then every time I play a Shiv, I get a block. And this applies 2 poison every turn. And this character builds up a lot of shield, so I'm actually going to do this. The other one is really good, but 2 block I don't think is going to make that big of a difference. Especially not with this character. And then we could get a free Shiv every turn, so I think we're going to do that. Starting out pretty strong here, I think. My whole strategy is avoiding. You know, it's a solid strat. I've heard that avoidance is very healthy, and everybody should do it. Avoiding conflict. I'm actually not somebody that's really... I don't mind conflict. I don't seek it out. I don't like conflict or want it, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes a small conflict in the beginning can avoid a big conflict later down the road. Gonna head to bed. My eyes are getting heavy. Knees weak. Mom's spaghetti. I might get in bed too. However... Good night, Smurf. Thanks for hanging out. Always great to see you. I have my phone now, so I'll watch stream on phone. Awesome. We will lull you to sleep with our dulcet tones. But in the meantime, Smurf, have a good night. We'll see you later. And welcome in, MJ. You're tagging in. You're taking over. Hey, MJ. How's it going? This does 4 twice, but I also am very hurt. I think I gotta defend as much as I can, I think, because I'm pretty low health. And I don't think I'm going to make it past this first round with how many enemies there are after this one. You missed a lot of juicy goods. This was an incredibly juicy stream, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let's get that poison stacking up. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I just want to get rid of this card. Waste of an attack, but better to have that than have an injury. I'm gonna head out for the night, but I'm glad to have wound up here. Good night. Yeah, thank you, Goldie. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for coming over with the raid. I've seen you a couple times in some other friends' streams, so it was lovely having you here. Thanks so much for following earlier and for stopping by, and you're welcome back anytime. If you'd like to, we have a Discord that you're more than welcome to join, but also no pressure. I know that if you watch people stream, everybody has a Discord, and it can be a little overwhelming to be in 1,000 different Discords. So I won't take it personally if you don't, but you're more than welcome to join if you would like to. But have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I collected them like Pokemon. It is a bit of a rare one, but the streets, he's saying it's a good one. I'm on 2,000 Discords, and I gotta say, Perp, you post memes in all the Discords that we're all in together, and they're all different memes. That takes a lot of talent. Any old schmuck could just find a funny meme and post it in all the Discords, but no, not you. You give everybody a special experience, and I appreciate that. I'm sure Tyler will give us a highlight at the end, highlight run at the end of stream. I'm definitely going to be making a YouTube video out of just the My Voice Zoo portion. A YouTube video that will probably come soon. We post 3 YouTube videos a week. I don't know if y'all knew that. We have main series Monday, where it's Nick and I playing through a game. We have a secondary series Saturday. Right now it's John and I playing through Days Gone. And then we have one-off Wednesday, where we just play whatever every Wednesday. It's usually a different game every week. And then I post shorts every single day. And it takes me a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and I really like doing it. So feel free to check those out if you ever want to. Honestly, the shorts are probably my favorite part of doing this, because I think that they're really funny. Not even in a narcissistic way. I just like watching them. Each and every one of them want me out. I would say not us, but I do have you labeled as blocked in the Discord. And everybody, I think when we put it, everybody knew the vibe, but now it's going to be funny when people join and they're like, why does it say this person's blocked, but I can still see them? When an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. That's really good. Well, we survived this boss, which was good, but we've only got 6 health and a gauntlet of enemies after this, so I don't know. Oh, you're right. Erase that. Delete that from the VOD. Don't clip it. Skip. Mummified hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand causes... I don't care about that. I've got to get through 3 enemies, and I've got 6 HP in a dream. So we might not make it. Weaken him. Pop up a couple blocks because we don't have any health. And then let's start stacking some shivs, so maybe we can get our attacks in while staying alive. I saw that Perp was blocked earlier and thought it was very deserved. You had an even better bit going when you were saying that you were blocked from watching stream. I guess you were here for the first stream, weren't you? I was going to say there was a time when you weren't here, but I don't think there was a time when you weren't here. You're an OG like that. Oh, I didn't mean... Oh, shoot, I didn't need to do that. He's not attacking. Could have got an extra shot in. Oh, well. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. 10 damage. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're more than good, actually. We're great. That'll only do 2. Yeah, we're in for the long haul here, I think. When we've only got 6 HP, we've got to play it close. I think we can get him this next turn, though. We got to do... Okay, yeah, he's not attacking, so we've got this in the bag. This is easy. Yeah. When you die, heal 30% of your max HP. Okay, actually, we might be cooking. Cost 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Okay, so it starts at 0, and then every time I get hurt, it increases. A free 7 block or 3 energy. Am I getting enough cards to even make that worth it? I am drawing a lot of cards. How do I check my... I know how to do it in handheld, but I don't know how to check my... Here we go. Shoot. What do my things do? Okay, so at the start, draw 2, but that's only at the start. And I have that other thing that gives me more energy, so we're going to do that. Okay, 2 more enemies to go. Only 6 HP, but we've got a free heal. But this is difficult because now we've got a lot of little health targets, but a lot of just targets in general. -5, and then it'll be at 7. And then if I hit it... We're going to poison the weakest one with the least HP in hopes that that will finish it off. I kind of want to draw 3 cards to potentially get the card that gives me a shiv and also 1 more point of block. Because I'm going to get 10 points of block, and this is going to do... I don't know, this is going to do 17 damage. So I'm going to die... Actually... Hold on. I shouldn't have poisoned him because he's the only one that I can kill. That was a waste. Dang it. That was a huge waste because I could have poisoned one of the other ones. Well, I have to do this or I die. Callie would get poisoned first with this strat. If it was me versus chat. Or if Callie was playing. Callie wouldn't have fumbled like I just did. That's for sure. Okay, 4 and 4. Ooh, this is going to do 8 damage to all of them. This is huge. We're going to do Cloak and Dagger. And Survivor. And we're going to get rid of the Strike card. And we're going to go Boom Boom. And then Boom Boom. Okay, we got another one down, which gives us another energy. This will give us some more shivs. Okay, I think we're going to make it through this fight with 3 HP. Which was half of the HP that we came in here with. But also, that means that we've only taken 3 damage so far. Which is pretty solid. Okay, clearly we're going to do that. They're doing 11 damage, so I need 4 more block. Or... now they're doing 10 damage, which would still kill me. We're just going to do that. Can we take this mofo out? I do believe we can. I do believe we can take the mofo out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. I'm not entirely sure what it means either, but... that reminds me of... sometimes I'll watch MJ streams in bed, and then I'll be all snuggled up with my phone right there. She's just like me. Okay, you're gonna do that much damage. I'm just not gonna... yeah. Well, I guess I didn't need to do that anyway. If I disappear, it's because Perp got me. Not because you've slumbered off to La La Land. Next attack... oh, jeez Louise. These are all really good. Next turn, your attacks do double damage, which could be really good with all the shivs that I get. This gives me 4 shivs, but they're one-time use. And this is a free attack. My internet keeps dying. Oh, and you said you'd poison the weakest one. Gally would go first. I got it. Yeah, this is the cozy portion of stream. Streams are usually a little more cozy. This one was a little chaotic, but we're getting cozy now. I read MJ's messages, I hope you aren't on the spectrum. But she said, I hope you aren't with Spectrum. Gotcha. And they suck. I have Quantum Fiber. I had... What did I have? I had CenturyLink for a long time. And then CenturyLink was like, well, we're selling out, and we're going to force you to go to Quantum Fiber. And I was like, well, I don't want you to have to come to my house and install a bunch of garbage for me to have internet. And so I switched to Verizon. And Verizon internet was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Those are some of the most inept people I've ever spoken to. The internet constantly went out, barely ever worked. And so I switched back to what used to be CenturyLink, which is now Quantum Fiber, and they've been amazing. The internet's really good. My speeds are great. I have like a locked-in price. I've actually been really happy with them. It comes with Spectrum already installed. No, Verizon phone service. I've had the same phone number and same phone plan since I was in middle school. My phone service has been great, but the home internet was awful. They're going to do 18 damage, and I can only block 10. So I'm dead either way. So if I'm dead either way, I have that potion that revives me. We might as well go out swinging. Sugar, we're going down swinging. With Brill Band kind of gags. Rarely gets bad. Oops. Having crappy internet is one of the most frustrating things in the entire world. Because you can't do anything without internet anymore. I remember when I first moved into this house, I didn't have internet for a couple weeks waiting for it to get set up. And it was just like, what do I do with my life? Damage, 10 damage to all enemies. Discard one card at random. That could be really good because I keep getting those big groups. But also I like the ships. 900 megabytes per second fiber optic for 35 quid a month. I don't know what the exchange rate from dollars to quid is, but that sounds like a pretty good deal. I need this to complete the set. Oh, can I go back and look at the map? I've got 14 HP. I've got to rest. It doesn't matter if I have all the pieces if I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, see, this would have been perfect for that 10 attack thing that I just pulled. Well, this is free, so there's absolutely no reason for me not to use it. They're going to do 17 damage unless I KO one of them. I can KO 2 of them. No, I can KO one of them. Which one can I KO? Actually, let's get rid of the big hitter. Oh, I didn't realize he was going to pop up a shield. I can still get him, though. Louse. I thought it said Luis. Some people call me Luis. Wow. Oh, now I can do this. Look at that. I forgot that that was going to happen. Probably 40 bucks. Okay. I figured that they were close. Oh, and now all of my attacks do double. So I am afraid that these little guys are cooked. They're shrimp fried rice. Look at that. Okay, there we go. We really dug ourselves out of a huge hole. Add a random skill to your hand, it costs 0. Well, this costs 0, so why not? 47. That's still, I think my internet's 50 bucks a month. And I've got like 800 megabytes per second, I think. So that's pretty comparable. I just tested and got 0.11 megabytes per second. You're running internet off of a floppy disk. How does internet even go that slow? Are you running like Nintendo branded internet? Running the copyrighted 12 frames per second? I'm going against the boss, so I should heal. I've been doing a really good job of not taking damage, though. It depends on what boss it is. Nah, screw it. We're going all in. I think we can do it. And it froze stream because it couldn't run stream and the test at the same time. Obviously, it was getting put through the ringer. I feel like we're getting sniped. First MJ stream, now your internet. What's going on? Why are the ops after us? New like a month old. Things do like to be updating. I don't need to use that right now. He's not blocking. We just need to go all in on the strikes. We are getting a lot of strikes. This character, once you do a certain amount of damage, they'll split into 2 enemies. So I'm trying to really... Oh, I forgot that he does that too. Oh, actually, I think it might be splitting right here. I think that's what the question marks do. You know what the tech companies are like? LA has shitty internet. Yeah, there's a lot of people down there. So I imagine it gets pretty gucked up from time to time. Okay, well, this is just going to give us shivs. Shivs out the wazoo. We love shivs. Shiver me timbers. Oh, that wasn't the split. Oh, okay, we got to do some massive damage right here. We have 37, so we could survive. But we're not going to test our fate. We're not going to test our fate. Split below 70 HP. That makes sense. That's 50%. That's all right. I survived the hit well enough. I probably wasted the poison a little bit, but whatever. I was down to 3 HP earlier. I'm hanging on by a thread. And also, Wumbo Lord. Great name, by the way. Wumbo Lord. Welcome to stream. Thanks for hanging out. Are you a Slay the Spire aficionado? I will say I like this game a lot. I'm a big fan of this game. I've played a fair amount, but it's also been a long time since I played it. And I'm by no means... I mean, I forgot that it split at 70. I'm a casual player. But thanks for stopping by. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Talk about the worst card that I could get at random. A card that you can't play. Thanks a lot. But that's okay. We got our shivs. We be shivin'. 216 damages. And I've got all these slimes. Ooh, but I've got a dagger spray. I need some blocks though. When Slay the Spire 2 comes out March 5th, then you can be scared with friends. Yeah, we plan on she was in the stream earlier. Sammy Star, friend of the channel, fellow streamer. She's been streaming this a lot lately, which kind of got me back into it. And so I do think when this comes out in early access, we're going to be doing some co-op Slay the Spire. So I'm really excited about that. We'll be doing a Sammy collab, which is just to say playing video games with my friend. MJ's in charge of chat till I come back. Wumbo, who's your favorite Slay the Spire character to play with? Okay, we got the split there. Oh, shoot, I meant to do it on this one. That was a waste. That was a waste. But whatever. Probably Ironclad. Ironclad is also my favorite. I really like the build where you get barricade, and then I forget what I'm bad at remembering what the cards are, but there's barricade. I think barricade's the one where you can carry over your defense from round to round. And so I would get barricade, and then I'd get whatever that golden guy was that would double your defense, and then I'd get body slam, which was an attack that you could do as much damage as your defense. And so you could just absolutely get rolling with Ironclad, where you'd have like infinite defense and then just massive attacks. I had a run with Ironclad once where I got the defense up to 999, and then I body slammed one of the bosses and one-shot them, and it was so satisfying. I do like the silent a lot. I like the poisoning and the shivs and stuff. I think it's really fun. I just haven't found the perfect like balance, I guess, for it. I think it's fun, but I don't usually finish a run with the silent. Not as consistently, at least, as I do with Ironclad. Heading to bed. Night Cosmic, thanks so much for hanging out, and thank you for sending the fantastic sound bites for my voice zoo. You also sent a lot of bangers. The Linkin Park one was awesome, and then I love that. Wah. And we even got a little what's the word? Easter egg of your voice. So thanks for that. Have a good night. We got a block here. I'm not gonna 16. I have 17. More shivs. Screw it. Screw it. Oh, that actually worked. Wait a minute. Ah, dang it. Well, actually. Okay. That actually worked out pretty well. That's why I like the shivs, because you just get to go ham. If I can get the 1,000 Cuts card, and then I think there's a card that you can get where if you attack them when they're unshielded, it applies poison. If I could get those, that would be huge. I don't know if I'm going to make it, though. An accuracy would give +4 damage to shivs. Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen that card since I've come back to playing the game. But making the shivs essentially double attack is insane. Especially when you can stack them like this. Yeah, we're going to do that for sure because it's free, so why wouldn't we? Ooh, that was so clutch. That was so clutch. We were dead if that didn't happen. I could draw more cards, but... Oh, we split him anyway. We split him anyway, but whatever. It was clutch. It's double clutch. It's an uncommon power, yeah. That's what I love about this game. It's difficult, but it's also fair. And you can absolutely break it, but then it's like pretty rare to be able to break it like quite like that. They did a fantastic job, I think, with the balancing of this game. 14. And I can block 10. So we might have 1 HP. You know what? We'll have 1 HP. But it's the boss, so we'll heal if we can get through this. So I'm going to try to hold on to the potion. And at the very least, save it to when I know for sure I'm going to die. Because the shivs are going to be doubled, right? I thought I played the card that doubled... Oh, it's right here. I thought I just played this. But it must have been turns ago. Oh, he's not attacking. Let's see. 3 shivs will give me 12 damage. 18, 20... I think I can take it out on this turn. I think I can take it out on this turn. I had double damage last turn, yeah. I knew that I used it recently. It was just a question of how recently. Okay. Okay. And then... this is going to be better, because we'll just be able to finish it off. Whew. With 1 HP. Oh, we're hanging on by a thread. But all that we need is a thread. That's all that we needed. 1 HP and a dream. We even got that thing that... Oh man, at the beginning of the run, I picked plus 7 HP. Thank goodness for that. Deal 13 to all. Gain 2 intangible at the end of the turn. Lose 1 dexterity. This is so good with the shivs. And with it costing 0. I got it. And it's upgrade. I got to do this again. I've got to. During boss and elite combats, gain an energy at the start of your turn. The end of your turn, don't discard your hand. Gain at the start of your turn. Okay, I don't want to do that. I need to rest. I focus on the boss and the elites at the start of my turn. So that'd be the start of every turn. Okay? Yeah. I'm gonna do this. My strat is to go after bosses and elites, so let's do that. All right, we made it to Act 2. Just with the route that I picked, I wasn't totally sure if we'd make it here. Okay, so I can go a long way without doing any fights. But there is a boss right there. We can go this way. Oh, and there's no enemies at the question marks either. I think this is the way. Okay, I got it mapped out in my head. We'll get over... Oh, I forgot. I was looking past the very first level. I mean, why not? I need to be careful. I think... Oh, he's going to do 0 damage, so I should... I'll keep him up for now. Yeah. I think that's what I want. I thought it was hitting them that got them to lose a wing, but I must have been mistaken. They lose their buff if you knock them 3 times. Okay. But it has to be 3 times in the same turn. Well, the shivs, if I can get some more shivs, I can definitely do that. Yeah, and we'll knock this guy down. Because he's going to be a big swinger. There we go. Good looking out. Thank you, Wombo. Okay, we still are holding true. Obviously, we want to do this. They're going to do 25 damage. How much health does he have? 14. Oh, this gives me 4 shivs, so we're... that's only... Well, actually... Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Should have done the other guy, because he's going to do more damage. He's going to do 12. I should have done the other guy. Oh well. Let's just do that for now, because he's got the most health. And then I can't knock him down this turn, so let's do this. I don't think poison counts. If poison counts towards knocking him down, then that was a mistake. But whatever. I've made a lot of mistakes already, and I'm... I somehow have held on. I went to check out my car. The passenger door was unlocked. Your car, your key, your wallet, or your keys weren't in there, were they? Poison's indirect damage. Okay, that's what I thought. Not to victim blame, but I had it coming. Yeah. I mean, nothing happened, right? You just checked on it and it's all good? Oh, and Perp, thank you for the gift to Toowoomba. 11 megabytes per second in all. You still got the gifted in there. You might have sent that in an hour ago. At those speeds. But yeah, thank you so much for the gifted. And thank you for plugging the Discord, Wumbo. I know that anytime you watch a streamer, they've all got Discords. And so you're probably a member of 1,000 Discords. But you're more than welcome to join ours as well if you'd like. It's very chill. We have a what many would consider a small community, but it is full of very, very cool people that I am incredibly thankful for. Let's just get rid of him. I'm tired of him. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. How about love? Okay. All right, we got this in the bag because we had, yeah. GG's. I'm not thrilled that we took 10 damage in the first run, but at the same time, we only took 10 damage. Deal 8. That's pretty solid. That's better than a normal attack, and it gives me energy. Plus 1 less for each card. I don't want to do that. Deal 8 and draw a card. I'd rather have more energy. I'd rather have more energy. Oh, I have a decent amount of money. Adding cards to your deck, you may write. Ooh. No, I don't. There's still more cards that I want for my build, but I don't think I'm going to be turning down too many cards. Because I think the cards that I'm going to get are all going to be beneficial to what I'm doing. Upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. That could be really good. It's the accuracy. Now, would this include the shivs? Every time, because technically when I play the card, it adds shivs into my deck. But is that what it's talking about? It's adding it into my hand. Oh, there's accuracy right there. Well, I definitely want that one. Well, let's just go shivs. At that rate. I like this card a lot. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Not during combat. Okay, that makes sense. It's nice that I have you here with your knowledge, because normally I'd say, I think that this is what happens, and I just have to run with it. Buy potions. Sure. I've got gold. Fire and plus 3 shivs. Hell yeah. We love shivs. Remove a card. Oh. Easy. Don't even have to think about that. Sometimes it is really good to get rid of cards if you're trying to narrow down a specific build. Like with the Ironclad, I got to a point where I didn't even want my attack cards because they were just taking up space from the strat that I was doing. But with this deck, I have so many 0 cost cards that I feel like it's okay. Oh, and all my defenses are better now. Gosh, that's so nice. I mean, get to play this on the first turn? That sounds like the move. On these do 8. Oh, maybe I might get rid of the... Oh, no, because being able to discard a card is handy sometimes, especially with this deck. I could add 3 shifts to my hand right now, but I don't want to. I like to save the potions for the bosses. If I do this, I'm just gonna break his shield and not do anything. So let's stand our ground until we can get some shivs up in here, because we just played that card. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna take some damage, but we gon' do some damage. We get a free block. Oh, baby. Game over. That's it. Good night. Good night, Saigon. You didn't even stand a chance. Thank you for reminding me about the accuracy card. That was a banger, as the kids say. Ooh, yeah. This is incredible. This is, well, maybe it's not incredible. I really like it. Because you can potentially, if you only have one enemy, you can get 12 poison on them. It is 2, but I've got so many shivs. Like, we're just gonna do it. We've got our shiv build. If we can also pair that with some poison potentially. Oh, double dagger sprays. We can do 16 damage and take out the first mofo. This guy brings the little guys back, but I mean that that's just like, right? How much? 9 damage. Oh, hell yeah. Counterpoint mark cards means less chance to see accuracy in Blade Dance. That is true. That is true. I do think I'm going to get rid of this Survivor card if I'm given another opportunity to get rid of a card, since I did upgrade these, and I might even get rid of my attacks, because now all of my attacking is going to be the shivs. Like, I want to continue to be able to defend, but I'm not going to be doing normal attacks as much anymore. 2 shivs, so 2 free attacks, but they do 8, and this does 9. And I don't need the block right now. And yeah, as we saw in that last fight, when you can stack all that stuff up, you could just delete. Control Alt Delete. I might even get rid of this card. Although the extra energy is nice to be able to carry it over. Anything that doesn't have a secondary effect and isn't a block card can probably go. But to be completely honest with you, it might be over. It might be over right now. Why not? Okay, it's not that much. It's not that much, but it's still a lot. And he's got 15 poison on him, and so these guys won't be too bad to deal with. Why not? Because it's free. Free 5 block. That's all that I need. I've got all these extra points. I don't need to... I'm gonna... Screw it. He's gonna be done in Dungeon Rings next turn. Still got potions if you need to burst the box next turn. I love saving the potions for the boss. Especially the... Is this 20 to all? Oh, it's just 20 to 1. But still. I like to clear the potions out during the boss, so I think that is exactly what I'll do. I've got... Oh my gosh. We're not going to make it to the next round, but I'm going to do that anyway because I can. Oh my gosh. Double attack plus accuracy? Oof. You're lucky you're dead this turn. Oh, these guys don't... Okay, they do run. Alright, that wasn't bad. Ooh, the fairy in the bottle. We're definitely getting that one. That's the whole reason we survived last round. 2 random skills. Well, I said I was going to get rid of that. I probably still will. Alright, let's get rid of... This will potentially give us one of the cards that we need. But 20 damage could... Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one. A free 11 damage at the start of the turn. Ooh, this could also be really good. Because this, if I don't get what I want. Let's do that. Why not? If I don't get what I want, why not give it a second shot? We've got all these cards. That only increases our odds. It's not a 2x2 attack, it's 2 turns of double attack. Oh, gotcha. It's not a double, it just adds it for 2 turns. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I've never had that many of those. I would use a gun. Personally, maybe that's the ultimate secret character when you complete all the challenges. Maybe that's when you get the gun. I'm really tempted to use this because it gives me extra energy, but shivs. Butt shivs. Might not even have to use the potions in this fight. Oh, I forgot that he does that. But he did it mostly to our benefit. I mean, this 0 card is... But look at this. And look at this. I am really tempted to poison him. But I'm gonna keep no damage. Or little damage. Because I think I can finish him off. Oh, also I can use this after I've played cards. Dang, stupid. I forgot about the confusion. Yeah, this is the land of confusion. I'm really tempted to do the gamble because, yes, it takes 3, but then I might get cards that are free because it's all random. Maybe I should poison... No, because then I can't do this. This will give me shivs. Let's see, how much HP does he have? 20, and then the shivs are 8 each. We're just going to do this. Oh, they're 10 each. There. Now we have room for potion. Oh, there we go. And I assume the accuracy stacks. So it would be +4 for each of them. Alright. We're shivving it up. Anything that ain't a shiv's gotta go. Shiver me timbers. Oh, I could actually smith. I haven't taken that much damage. How much does this? Ooh. Oh, and it's innate, so I could just automatically start out. Yeah, that's right. I got a fairy in a bottle. I got a fairy in a bottle, baby. I might. No, I'm gonna do this because having this innate, automatically getting shivs from the beginning, I think is huge. Because then no matter what, I'm already started a little bit. Choose a skill. Start each combat with a skill. Oh, is this? Oh, baby. Wait. Oh, accuracy is not a skill? Of course it's not. It's a power or whatever. It's whatever's not a skill. I could really get a lot of shivs. Or also, I could do double on my second turn. Or I could get a really solid block off on the first turn. Ooh, actually, let's do the best of both worlds. Let's get some shivs and some block. I'm okay with that. Let's see, and I have some money. Don't care. Well, I do kind of care. Oh no! Why can't I have 20 more dollars? Dang it. The kunai would have been it right there. Dang it. The kunai would have been so good. I just had to buy that extra card. I don't think I want any of these now that I've got what I've got. What does this do? At the start of each combat, choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card to your hand. I don't think I'm going to get the kunai again. I can't be like, well, I should save my money in case it comes up. It's not going to come up. And if it does come up, oh well. I think this will still be useful. Oh. It's a dagger. At the start of your turn. Okay, isn't that the same thing? I don't remember if it makes it cost 0. It doesn't make it cost 0. That's fine. And now he's only doing 8 damage. We're gonna block 6 of it. We're gonna get some shivs. I think I am gonna poison him. I'm gonna big... Well, let's see. I could little poison... No, I'm gonna big poison him. Purely because I want to. And I think it'll feel good. Yeah, that was nice. I'll take 2 damage for that. Oh, I forgot about the wound, though. But no biggie. No big deal. Accuracy. You got deflect. He's going to do 18 damage. Minus 7 is 11. Oh, I can play all of these cards. Why am I even counting? Who cares? Who cares if I take a little 3 damage? Hit the boss. $21. Will this count as a new hand and give me more new shivs? I don't think so. Oh, baby, there we go. That was money right there. Okay. I like that. So much poison. And only little damage. Still damage, but only little damage. We might be able to finish him off right here. I think we got him. I think his goose is cooked. Cook that goose. Ninja scroll. Oh my goodness. That's better. Is that better than the kunai? That's better or as good. At the start of each combat, add 3 shivs to your hand. Okay, we got our shiv build. I definitely want this because it gives me block and shivs. My beloved. My shivly beloved. Wow, thank goodness for that 1 HP. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on the top of your draw pile. Play 2 vulnerable. At the end of 3 turns, deal 40 damage to all enemies. That's actually huge. Because these mofos are annoying. Because they heal. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dang it. I wasn't paying attention to how much energy I had. I think that was a solid first turn. Yeah, and he keeps boosting and healing him. Oh, easy. Thank you. 20. 12. Oh, yeah. Let's just finish. Let's just take this guy out. Might not even need the bomb. Might not even need the bomb. But I got it. Might not need it, but I got it. Is it going to do it on this turn? Or at the end of this turn? Because if it, I guess either way, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And if your turn, oh yeah, so he's cooked either way. But let's kill him before the bomb does. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Deal 12 damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. That could stack really well with shivs, but it costs 2 and it's only for that turn. And so I'm going to skip these. No, I'm going to skip. I still have a decent amount of HP. And I have a heal right before the boss. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. I'm probably going to do that one. Gain 30 block, you cannot... No, no. My hand is full. You don't say. This might give me... Just because I hate these little guys. just because I hate them. $16. Yeah, I could take him out. Okay. One for good luck. Poison you. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, solid first turn. Wiped out the little guys, got the big guy poisoned. My attack is doubled. I didn't get an accuracy, but that's fine. Get shivvy with it. And I can live with that. And he's going to waste his turn bringing the boys in. Now the real question is, can I do 56 damage on this turn? I could really risk it. But we'll just get rid of the little guys again. Because we love killing the little guys. Oh, I have the 20 with the firebomb. You're totally right. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I forgot that he's gonna swing. I forgot he would still be swinging. But you know what? That is quite alright. Isn't it? Oh, I should have used the 2 strength for those and then bombed him and I could have finished it off. Now I'm going to take a lot of damage. No, I'm not. He's poisoned. They call me Mr. Boombastic. Alright, we got out of that one. At the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. Why not? No, I don't want those. We actually stumbled upon a pretty good build here. Choose one of 20 cards to add to your deck. Or heal 25 HP. I've got a rest spot coming up. But also I could heal and then I would be able to upgrade one of the cards that I have. I think I want to upgrade. Yeah. Let me upgrade. And I want to upgrade. I can make this innate as well, right? Yeah. But then that's 2 energy on my first turn. But then from my first turn it'd be 2 shivs every turn. And I like that. Accuracy would have been solid with the extra 2 damage. And I thought about the fact that it's going to take 2 energy on my first turn. But I like that gamble. If I have no attacks, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. A free 7 damage, why not? Okay, yeah, so this is... A lot of times they don't attack on the first turn either, which definitely plays into my benefit. These give me 2 shivs. I gotta do them. Although the attack is better than the 2 shivs, so I probably shouldn't have. We love shivs. I should have used my strength. I had so many shivs right there. It's alright. There we go. Only got 1 defend. Let's do it now. Oh, sick! You're still here. Yeah, I absolutely thought that this run was cooked in the first level, but we pulled it out of the bag, so we're still hanging out. Also, welcome back, Otter. Yeah, we just gotta take him out. Because then I get the energy back. Yeah. That was definitely the move. Definitely the move. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and this... Oh, I forgot that the strength doesn't fall off, right? I don't think it does. But I should have used that turn 1, but whatever. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. Let's just use my cards. Take that, punk. It's going pretty well, actually. Oh, yeah. So much damage. Emotional damage. Just because we can. Oops. You are mine. This game is like another language to me. I didn't get this game until I played it. I'm kind of that way with most games. I could watch somebody stream something and they could explain it to me perfectly and it goes in one ear and out the other. This is definitely a game that you kind of have to do it to get it. But once you do, it's a lot of fun. This game is like a regular language to me. It's like Risk of Rain, but instead of every ability, it's a card. Perp, did Billy ever stream this? Billy was actually where I found out about this game from. Because she talked about it, but I can't remember if she ever streamed it or not. Okay, so you've been here before. I kind of want to do this. I'm glad that I did that. To be honest, I've been on my phone. That's all right. Both times. Your presence, your value is so much more than your attentiveness. I don't know how to put it. I'm just, it's great to have you here. You can do whatever you want. I'm here to annoy Otter. And if that's what you want, then I'm glad you could do it. Obtain a random potion. And it's a 0 cost. And the potions are pretty good. That I definitely don't want. That's why everyone is here, to annoy Otter. It is true. Every time he's gone for a little while, things quiet down a bit. Do I want potions? I think I want the potions. And it exhausts. So I only have it in my deck for the one turn that I use it. Yeah, random stuff per fight that is typically a benefit. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Transform cards become a random card of any rarity. That could be really good for the strikes that I don't want anymore. Obtain 1 potion, 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5. That max HP would be nice, the gold would be nice. And the potions, whatever. You can no longer rest at smiths. No, you can no longer smith at rest sites. I'm gonna do that. Might be a mistake, but the extra energy might be exactly what we need. Okay. So that is 2 enemies to the boss. 2 enemies to the boss. So it doesn't really matter which way I go. And they both take me to shops. This one gives me 2 enemies before the shop, which is a potential for more gold. And then there's fireplaces after both of them. There's a chest and a second fire. I think I'm gonna go to the left. The left is calling to me. Yeah. I got broads in Atlanta. You only have like 5 cards to smith. Yeah, exactly. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of combat. I hate these guys. I hate these guys with a passion. Don't use that. I'm going to use the cards that I have that are already upgraded. I might have gotten too triggered. Oh no, this gives me a block. It gives me a block, and this will go back into my deck, so I'll save it. I'll save it. Although it would be really nice to upgrade these 3 shivs, they get exhausted. This will give me more shivs. But I would like to maintain some of my health. There we go. And then boop, 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 boop. You get a shiv, you get a shiv, everybody gets a shiv. Just like prison. Okay. Right? Yeah. For those that don't know, these enemies, you have to kill them all on the same turn, because otherwise they'll like revive each other, and so they're a huge pain. But these dagger sprays are really good. And shivs are really good because you get to get a lot of little attacks in. Okay. You can also edge one slime to low HP, and then if it's about to do like 27 damage, you can kill it for a block. That's a good point too. That is also a viable strategy. I think I don't do that because I don't want to reset them, but that's a good point. I think if I had a different build, that would be more... this one has a good spread, I think. It takes him 2 turns to revive. Okay. Saw a TikTok of a girl lip syncing, and the top comment was, "I make $20 an hour." That's how I feel whenever I see like kids who play Minecraft that make, you know, millions of dollars. Oh no, I have a decent amount of shield. They're gonna do 16, 37, 50, 60 something. They're gonna do a lot of damage here, actually. But I think I can get him maybe the next turn. 43 damage. After the block, probably. Oh no, it was only 43. What did I say, 60? That's what I get for going when I'm counting. I think he's trying to let her know he's a provider. Oh my gosh. I took that a completely different way. I took that a much more innocent way. Brother, in this economy, $20 is not providing. And then he'll die from the poison. And then I have freaking Yeah. Just give me another... Well, that's not another attack, but... Oh, come on. Really? Yes! Do it again, do it again! Yes! Let's go! Got him, got him. Get him, got him. Good. Okay, 20 damage. Not great. Yeah, blocks and shivs. Blocks and shivs. More cards, but blocks and shivs. Don't have red mask. I don't want to give up 324 gold right before the shop. Kunai? No kunai. What do these do? Additional poison. So each time it does 3, it could do 4. Oh, whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. And I play a lot of shivs, so that could get me more cards, which could potentially get me the accuracy. So I think that's going to be what I buy. Whenever you play a power attack and skill in the same turn, remove all you do. Piercing wall could help with blocks. All enemies lose 8 strength this turn. Exhaust. That's true. That is very true. That. It is all enemies, and like we mentioned before, it's an exhaust card, which means yes, it takes up a spot in the deck, but it only takes up a spot once when you use it. And I do like to set up, so I think that's a good idea. I do think that's a good idea. I wish I could play with toys for a living. You could. Theoretically, you could. It's not impossible. I was not built for productivity. Me neither. I'm built for rewarding myself for 3 minutes of work with 15 minutes of break. Let's see, do I think... Oh, he's got the... whatever. Yeah. Cloak and dagger, cloak and dagger. Oh, I'm trying to draw less cards. Let's use a couple of these before my hand gets full. We're suffering from success over here. More cloak and dagger. Let's see. Could poison him. Or I could do these. But I think the poison, honestly, is going to do more damage. Ah, but that's... We're going to do this. Because we've drawn so many cards this turn, I got to assume we're going to get an accuracy in the next turn. There's an option in the settings if you want to see how many cards you have at a glance. I'm not too worried about it. I know I have a decent amount, but I think most of the cards, except for the base cards that I have, I think they all work relatively well together. And I don't think I'm at the point where I need to count cards. I think I got enough of each thing that I can say with a reasonable assumption that I'll get most of what I need. I want a house in LA. And there's no houses under $1 million here. That's brutal. The houses here in the PNW are insanely more expensive than they used to be, but they're like what LA house prices were probably 20 years ago. Yeah, I want that extra energy. Oh, actually, no, I want to do this. Yeah. Oh, stupid. That's not what I wanted. It's exactly what I didn't want. Thanks, Obama. It's true. My fellow Americans. I came here today to say, fuck this guy. In particular. I don't want to buy a house. Because of him, we're going to raise the prices of all the houses. How do you like that? I got enough block. But I also don't have anything else to spend my points on. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I am. I think it's quite funny. What I get? Oh, that's good for a turn. Oh, he was so close to dead. I didn't even look at his HP. I was dilly-dallying for nothing. I don't know. I kind of like this card. It's an exhaust. It gives me a random card. I kind of like it. I fell. Well, I did just get this, but I'm okay with losing Dagger Spray. It's not upgraded. It's really nice, and it's come in clutch, but I don't know. I have another one. Hey, he kind of looks like me. Whenever you apply a debuff, they take 5 damage. I don't think I have any debuffs. I mean, 2 block and a card. Why not? Oh, is he attacking though? Let's do this, just in case. Yeah, I think that was the right move. That was the right move. Because I get these up. Yep, that was 100% the right move. Because now I can pop all these off. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Why not? Well, most of the cards I pulled are cards that I want out of the rotation anyway. A lot of my classmates lived in places owned by slumlords. It's not easy out there. Not at all. It's actually terrifying. What do you get? You're vulnerable. Vulnerable makes it do more damage. Actually, Otter, I think the world is a vampire. But I guess it could be both things. Yeah, like Perp said. Haha, I get to be quicker than you because I have a microphone. I'm pretty sure I said it first. Check the tape. Check the VOD. Who said it first? Actually, in the VODs, the chat is way off. So don't check the VODs. Check the video. I had it typed years before. It was carved into the walls of the nursery that you were born in. I don't know why you were born in a nursery instead of a hospital. Oh, dang it, I don't want that. But I do very much want these. Keeping that comment. Oh, 24 damage a shiv? Dang. No. You had me sold on this card last time, and it came into a pretty big benefit. If I do say so myself. That was a pretty big benefit. Also doing pretty decent on health. I do think I'm gonna heal here though, because I have to. World is a vampire. In one artifact. What is that? The artifact makes it so I can't get a debuff, right? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile that don't have any yet. Add a random add one random colorless card into your hand. I can't remember if this character does debuffs. He will debuff you. Cool. Awesome. As soon as I saw that swirly, I was like, maybe that wasn't the choice. Again, I appreciate having you here, but I could have gotten away with that. Except every time I open my window in the morning, I think the world is beautiful, and actually I can acknowledge the good sometimes. I've been trying to do that a lot lately because it's not always easy for me to do. To be like, you know what, maybe everything isn't so bad. But it's difficult. I kind of want to... How much... I need 2... I only need 2 points, so I'm gonna poison it. Because I need this one, this one. It would have been nice to use this one, but I want to poison it because he's got a lot of HP, and I feel like we're in it for the long haul, especially if I get debuffed. Yeah. There's an eye symbol to the left of the 3 cards that will show what the enemy's doing turn 1. Oh, that's really nice, actually. I thought I was just SOL on that. Ooh, more poison. More poison! I don't really want to use this right now, so I'm not going to. Bro wakes up with love in his heart until he goes on Instagram. Yeah, we're just gonna swing. Swing low, sweet chariot. Still remember the time I took a nap on a Wednesday noon, woke up, opened Instagram, and the first post was the dude that turned into a water fountain in a Utah college. Ah. Took me a second. He's gonna do 28 damage. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. And you know what, Otter? 9 times out of 10, you'd be right. And then I'm gonna do this. It'll only give me 2 cards, but I'm hoping that they're both blocks. Hell yeah, they're both blocks. And one of them even gives me some shivs. Oh, and a weak. Perfect. Played it like a champ. It still could be. I know it was in Utah. They get a little freaky over there sometimes. Oh, this Cloak and Dagger card is so nice. I get a block and I get shivs, and the shivs are free. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Bouncing baby boy. Oh, and we're getting a full block there. Look at that. Why do I bother going to Instagram to get rage baited when I can get that right here? Well, we're not always live, you know. Instagram is for getting rage baited when we're offline. It's not quite as good as the real thing, but you know. Oh, why did I even do that? He's dead. For fun. Just say that I did. Don't. The dexterity could be really nice. And it doesn't exhaust. And I do be blocking. I do need to be blocking. And feet. Have we considered feet? I don't think we've taken feet into the equation yet. And it is imperative that we do. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Oh, these are already innate. Why even give me the option? Now we're going. So here's the thing. I usually go straight for the elites, but I feel like I'm so stacked. And there's 3 enemies after that elite. Or I could go this route, have 3 campfires, a shop, and only 2 fights. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm as well set up as I can be. It was on. Have you seen that meme? It's from Halloween, and it's the person that ate all of their Halloween candy and is all fat and covered in chocolate. And then it says, "It was only a kiss. How did it end up like this?" Because it was like a Hershey's kiss. Funny meme. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. But I don't think I have many cards that are more than 1, except for the poison one. At the start of your turn, play the top card on your draw pile. So we get a free card play every turn. At the beginning of the fight. Yes. Oh, these guys have pretty low health. I was thinking the big guy had a lot more health than that. Eight. Yeah. Well, and then if I block, I don't need it. Let's see what happens. "24 plus 5 is only 29, and he's got so much shield that I want to poison him. Alright, this is a bit of a gamble, but it was absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Alright, give me my potion back, please. What is this? Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. That is very good. The world is a campfire, cooking up the s'mores. It's pretty good. Oh, we got rid of his thingamajig. Now he's poisoned. I didn't realize he had the artifact when I tried to do that earlier. 10 damage. Oh, 24. Jeepers creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? I don't even care. I should have done this first. I should have done that first, but I don't even care. Boom. Boom. How about another boom? Oh. No. Gotta save it. Oh my gosh, it's already 11 p.m. What happened? What happened? We've been streaming for... Well, it's only 4.5 hours, but... It always happens when I play this game. Easy. We're almost done, though. I mean, 3 thorns. Is the 3 vulnerable? The 3 vulnerable is better because of all the shivs that I get. I'm getting greedy. Happy 420. Is that how long I've been streaming for? 4 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, what could I have gotten? The boot. Oh, that would have been nice with the early shivs. That could have been nice. Whatever. Another innate card. I get a lot of innate cards, and I can't play them all because of the 3 ones that I do want to play. So getting this innate, exhausting it, not taking up space, doing some straight up damage, I think we're going to go with that. This could also be good to give me what I want. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And again, I have a lot of cards. You know what? Why not? I've got a lot of things that are going to help me get through stuff. Heal, fight, heal. potential item fight heal. No, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna play it extra safe because I've got all 3 of the things, and I mean, there's probably something that I could do. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. I don't have any. With no attacks. Yeah, see, let's just pop that off right from the get-go. Okay, yeah, that's right. Perfect. That's very nice, actually. That doesn't mean anything to me. Chad, I could go for some shrimp fried rice. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Y'all think shrimps is bugs? I do kind of think shrimps is bugs, but I also love shrimp. I think they're delicious bugs. If shrimps is bugs, they're okay with me. Oh yeah, I can still play useless cards to stack ink bottle. You're totally right. I should have done that. We'll be alright though. But I'll keep that out for the final boss fight because that might come in handy. Don't anybody say come in handy. Crustaceans, so they're related to roly-polies. I'd eat a roly-poly. If I was desperate. I wouldn't do it just for fun. I'm not a monster. Are you... how are you doing that? Are you in the attic? Did you come up... You had bad internet, so you came up here? Yeah, poison. And then these shivs will get his attack to nothing. I don't remember exactly what this guy's deal is, except for the fact that me doing damage makes his attacks worthless. And maybe that's the whole deal. And if that's the case, I'll be fine. Okay, so this would be a good one to... Actually, I do want more attacks, because the attacks I think are more useful than the blocks in this case. I just need to survive for 3 turns until his buff runs out? Okay, that makes sense. I remember that there was some... Like, obviously, his HP and his attack is super high. I couldn't remember if it was simply... that I just needed to keep attacking to keep his attack down, or what it was. What just happened there? Oh, I clicked. I want to try those plump pale worms. That was my nickname in high school. Call me the plump pale worm. It would also be my name if I was a Game of Thrones character. The pale worm. I can see it. Oh, I love Hollow Knight. She raided earlier, and I mentioned it briefly, but Vacker Gaming, who I know Sammy and Cosmic are also fans of, she was doing Hollow Knight where there was some Twitch connection where you could redeem coins, and it would like add stuff to the game. So people could redeem coins and it would like reverse her controls, or it would summon the Pale Knight, or it would summon an Aspid, and it was really cool. Obviously it was impossible, but it was like, I'd never seen that before. And it was pretty cool. The Cosmic Cinematic Universe is expanding. She knows everybody, I swear. Yeah, I definitely want that. So I'll sacrifice my block and my defend. All roads lead back to Cosmic Epiphany. And as they should. What better place could you be? They're called palm tree worms? I thought we were talking about shrimp. I thought you were making a funny about scrimps. It's nice. Bit of a waste, but whatever. All right. We made it to the end. I was not anticipating that. If I would have thought I made it to the end, I might not have played this. Innate, deal 8 damage to all enemies and exhaust. Solid start. The innate part doesn't matter because it's now draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on the top of your drop pile, and then exhaust. That's also pretty handy. But my hand's good. Well, actually, I am going to do that. I'm going to do that. Because I feel like... Oh, I should have done this first. Idiot. Well. Screw it. No, we still got the other guy. But also we could get another potion this fight. I'm going for it. No! Oh, well, they're in my discard pile, which means they'll get dealt back into my hand. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Ah, that was stupid. I forgot about that card. What? Oh, what? I mean, it really doesn't matter. Apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. Deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. Well, there you go. Now I've only got to kill... Oh, he's got... Does the artifact count for that, though? It does. Dang it. I was like, okay, well, the other guy's cooked. Because if I kill him, he's gone. It's Prism and Donut time. Dang it, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. Oh, I could poison him now. Unfortunate, but it's alright. Those shivs are still in my hand, which wastes a draw, but I don't know. I feel like it's fine. It's not the end of the world. If it was the end of the world, then the world's over, so who cares? And I got the Shiv potion, which I think I will try to save for the last fight. If you can save Deca until you redraw Corpse Explosion, then you win. Yeah, that's true, actually. Did it get put back into my hand? Oh, it did get put back into my hand. I thought that it was... I exhausted it. Well, he's got 88 HP, so... I think I can still whittle him down. Oh. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough because I could beat him in this turn, or pretty close. Get 12 plus the 5 would be 17. That would make it 30 something, which would bring him down to 50. But then the poison stays, so if I don't get it... Oh, but it's both of them. Let's see what happens. Okay. Just in case we don't get it, I'm still going to make a slight investment. Yeah, we're going to still invest just in case. Because I have a lot of cards in the discard. I didn't need to do that. Seven. Okay, this is going to get him down to where I don't have to attack him anymore. So if I do draw it, I can finish it. But then I have to get it in like 2 turns. But if I don't get it in the next 2 turns, the other guy will basically be dead. Shoot. Oh, they're throwing the... I didn't even realize they were putting those in there. That... Oh, I'm doing a lot of damage right now, actually. Ooh, close. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we don't even need it. He's not attacking me this turn, so I can leave him alive for another turn. So I'm going to. Let's see. I would just need this to not land on him twice. Or no, I would need it to not land on him 3 times. Oh, that's a lot of damage right there, though. Actually, oh shoot. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah. It would have been fun to do it the other way. It would have been fun to do it the other way. It would have been cool. But I would have really liked to still have those for this fight. However, I still have the fairy in the bottle. And I still have a decent amount of HP. And I've got a really solid build. So I feel pretty decent about this. And I am really glad that the first time that I ever played this on stream, I made it to this point. This is the first run I've ever streamed. And it's gone pretty well. Oh, there's a... Wait, but I don't... Oh, well, oh well. Going straight for the heart, and you're too late. I don't have any money either. Please? Please, can I have something for free? No, it's fine. We got everything that we needed. I think we're ready to roll. I got a fairy in a bottle, I got full health, and I got a whole bunch of shivs. Why not? It's free. Oh, I should be going for the one that attacks. That's fine. That's the stupidest thing that I could do. This is fine though. Which I'm gonna have 6 block, but that why not? Actually, I have this. Actually, that got rid of the artifact, so that's not terrible. That's actually not bad at all. Why do I keep attacking? Well, the shield's almost dead. I meant to attack the spear, but the shield's almost dead now, so who cares? Oh, the shield gives it to both. But that burns. Oh, yeah. Huge. Actually huge. Yeah, you were so right on the piercing wall call. Not only did it set us up perfectly in the first turn, but then getting it in the second turn where it actually got to be beneficial, that was huge. I want to get rid of the shield because I thought I wanted to get rid of the attacker, but if he can just keep shielding the attacker, then yeah. Also helps in the heart fight. Nice. I actually don't know that I've made it past this part. I think I've made it to the heart. I haven't beaten the heart yet. So that would be pretty cool if I beat the heart on for my first time while streaming it. It's 11 p.m. Okay. Oh, 34 damage. I think we can finish it off though. Yeah. Dang it, so close. I don't really need to defend, but I want the shivs. I can discard the defend. Yeah, that was the move. Absolutely, that was the move. Nice. Oops, I keep doing that. I'm playing on the Switch, and so I keep like rotating my Joy-Cons in my hands, and I keep pushing the button. And he's not attacking this turn. How many piercing walls do I have? I thought I only had 2. Oh, I get a potion. Draw 3 cards, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got one from distraction. Wow. That was incredibly beneficial. I guess I don't need it this time. Oh, it's piercing whale. I thought it was piercing wall. Piercing whale. Piercing balls. No, I'm not. I'm playing on the Switch. I like to play this while I watch TV or stream. I'm gonna save it. I think I'm good. I think I got this in the bag. And I don't even think I would get to it a second time. Yeah, who cares? Oh, a shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That's even better than the kunai. That might not be the best artifact we could have gotten, but it also might be the best artifact we could have gotten. 6 poison. I don't really want to mess with what we got going on right now. I feel pretty good about the cards that we have. I could actually deal with having a few less cards, but 2 block and draw 1 card. If you have no, it's for this whole combat. Why not? Nice. Okay. That is a great card to have that happen for. Oh, I should have used Cloak and Dagger. I forgot that this mofo hits me every time I do something. It gives me the beat of death. Oh well. I remembered now. I remembered before it got too bad. I only took 5 damage. And I still have a fairy in a bottle. I got a fairy in a bottle, baby. I just need to remember to... Actually huge. Still a lot, though. Three cards, and I only have 2 energy, but it feels worth it. It was absolutely worth it. I could even get rid of this. Well, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit. Ooh. I'm gonna get hit a lot. I'm going to get hit a lot. Screw it. Those 10 damage for 1 HP are worth it. An artifact potion or panacea to give artifact saves you from being vulnerable 2 turns here. That would be nice. But turn 3, I get 18 block because that's a random card that you get. And that is coming in clutch right here. And I have this, which I can get rid of the dazed card and at least get something for it. Oh, these... That's 36 damage. He still has a lot of health. Okay. Okay, I got my attack back, and also I got extra energy for the next turn, and I got some block. That feels like the good move. And I burned more cards to get closer to a piercing wall. And I still have a fairy in a bottle. And he's not going to attack this turn. And I've got this backpack. 32 damage. Ooh. I have to discard 2 cards. Oh well, he's not attacking, so that's fine. Oh yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. And I'm gonna have 1 block left. All right, that was a pretty good turn, and I have a decent chance of getting a piercing wall here, I think. He's got artifact back, but he's still poisoned. Void? Whenever this card is drawn, lose 1... Oh, frick. Okay, I definitely need to do this. Hold on, 42... 8 plus 7 is 15. That gives me 31. Let's see what this gives me. Okay. 8 plus 7 is 15. Plus 4 is 19. Plus 15 is 34. And so I'm still dead. I am going to draw a card, though. How much more does the dexterity... Well, I'm going to use this regardless. And I'm going to play these cards regardless because I have the energy, so... What am I even thinking about here? I'm going to die, but I have the fairy. I can't poison him any further. But also, I've got all these monies. Let's do this. So that's 48 damage. And I can block for a third. Nah. Time for you to call it a night, Perp. Well, you hung in strong. You hung in late. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Piercing Wall is in my drop pile. It's one of the 2 cards in my drop pile. So, I should be able to draw if I play enough cards. And that might be my only out here. 50-50 chance to draw it. It all comes down to this. Although he's got 89 HP, I might be able to just finish him off. But good night, Perp. Thanks for hanging out. As always, it's great to see you. I appreciate you being here, even if it's just to annoy Otter. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you in all those Discords we talked about. I wonder if, because he's already poisoned, there's no way that's going to go past the artifact, right? Oh, you know what? It didn't matter. It didn't matter if I got the Piercing Veil, because I just get to kill him. I forgot, right? Right? I just get to kill him? Because he's poisoned. Right? Yeah. Let's go! First time I played it on stream. The first time I beat the heart. How cool is that? Hell yeah. Sammy's gonna be so jealous. I'm absolutely bragging about this. Thank you, thank you. Victory! The silent beta card unlocked. Yes, and I was playing with this character because I wanted the last unlocked. Well, it's safe to say that I got it. Alright. Can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all allies. I mean enemies. This card on your hand at the top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Discard 3. There's a run history screen if you want to screenshot and share that. Like this? Or the next one. Either way. Either way, pretty sick. Pretty sick that I got to be good at video games on stream. It doesn't happen often. But when it does, it's pretty nice.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this and are looking for more video entertainment, please check out some of our other videos.